Hey guys, welcome back. PG Minington here, and as you see, we are back with episode 4 of our Let's Get Technical Season 2, and I am super excited. You can look up on top of that minimap and tell a few things have changed, and maybe you can look down and figure out, hey, he has added a texture pack. So I have added Sortex Fanver as a texture pack, and I would like to not tell you why I'm staring at the ground quite yet. I do love the Sortex Fanver texture pack, and now I'm going to tell you why I'm staring at the ground. We are going to, well, I suppose you can actually see it from right here. We currently have shaders installed, and in case you guys don't know, shaders actually change water, they change the sky, they change the way the leaves interact, and they change how the lighting interacts a lot, actually. And that is what really excited me a lot, is because I don't know, I really like the fact that the sun looks like the actual sun, and the lighting interacts sort of like lighting should. As you see, there's sort of a shadow there that kind of looks like a person, and I have worked on this place for a very, very long time. As you see, it is nothing like what it used to be, and now it actually kind of looks like a house, and it looks like a, I don't know, I sort of went for a futuristic kind of style, and let's place that block down there. And I believe everything is finished. I actually have two little porch kind of areas. I plan on adding some of those railcraft, what are they called? There's something that I can add on the side that'll look pretty good. They're like dark kind of fences, and I think that's going to look good. I did not mean to show you guys that yet. So as you see, I have that nice little fountain. Let's go ahead and add another sort of light fixture here for a sec. And then we will head on down to the basement, which is really what I took a very long time working on. This took me probably, I don't know how long it took me. The shaders took me a while. I did get the shaders down last night, and I think I live streamed with the shaders, so you guys probably might know that I have the shaders, or you might not. This may be a surprise to you guys, but nonetheless, I now have shaders, and I love them to death. So let's head on down these stairs, and let's see what else I have done. As you see, I have like a fish tank. Yeah, I have a fish tank on this side, and I have a few squid in there. That is completely awesome. I can go ahead and break this, and as you see, there's actually water inside of that. You can see it like floating around there, and the squid's going to try to get out, so let's not allow that. Let's place our glass back. This did take a very long time. What I did the first time is I did these two sections right here and filled it up with water, and then I tried to do these two sides, and I was unable to do so because the water was just a pain in the butt, and I was swimming underwater, and it was really hard to do. So what I decided to do was actually just drain it all and then do it all at the same time, and I actually placed the water up there, and then it trickled down, and that's why it's not flowing out when I break these, which is sweet. And I actually did this on this side as well, and it's super awesome. I really love the way the lighting comes in because of the sort of aquarium that I have, and it also provides a nice little porch kind of area on either side of my house. So I think this is probably the best looking house that I've had so far in Minecraft, and I'm rather proud of it. I know it's not going to house all that much, but that is the reason I was digging this over here. Now what we're going to be able to do, if we want to, is actually we can make like a little tunnel, and we can make a bunch of stuff on over here. Now you do see the block breaking is a little bit messed up at the moment. I will have to fix that. I believe once I relog that should be fixed, so no big deal. But really what I would like to get done this episode is make a mining drill, and I kind of want to get some of that sorting going, and I'm going to show you some of the goodies that I have gotten. I actually upgraded this to a golden chest. Now that's easy. Just put 8 gold around one piece of iron, and easily, just like that, you are able to get an iron chest upgrade, which is actually going to be a gold chest upgrade, but you're going to be placing it on an iron chest. Now you can do silver to gold, but I did the iron to gold, and it looks like that. So it looks sweet in Sortex Fanver, and that is the name of my texture pack, in case you were wondering. Now I did install it through the FTB menu, and if you guys would like to know how to install my shaders, I will actually show you my shader pack as well. It is, I'm running SUS V10 RC7 Ultra, and I am actually using update 5 for Optifine, and I'll show you guys how to do that later if you guys want to see that, so I'll include that link down in the description down below. But you do have to be careful with lighting, because let's head on down here, and you will see that it does look sort of different once you get into darker areas. Now this is actually torchlight, and it does look a little bit red. Now this is actually sunlight, and the reason we have sunlight here is because of this, because I didn't really like the torchlight being inside of the house. I really did want the I wanted the sunlight inside of the house, and the way we currently had it, it made it like really dark inside of the house, and I didn't like that all that much. So what I did is I made this aquarium sort of thing on either side, and I also added our skylight, and it looks sweet. I really love the way it ended up. And what I was doing before we went and showed that off, I was showing you guys the resources I have. I have a ton of bees, which we need to get working with. I do actually have almost a stack. Oh, nope, we don't. We have a stack of cocoa beans, over a stack, actually. We have about 19 diamonds, and there's some gold, there's some lead, aluminum, ferrous, which is worthless, I'm pretty sure, tungsten, once again, worthless, and let's grab the rest of our ores. I believe they're in here. We actually have over a stack of iron, and that is really surprising. I did go mining for a while, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to pick up all the iron I see. I don't know why I wouldn't to start with, but I just wasn't picking it up, and then I decided, hey, I'm going to do that. So then we got a ton of iron, which is just great. There's a new thing that I would actually like to show you guys. Now, this thing is really cool. It is called a grindstone. So let's go ahead and type that in. Now, you're actually going to need the Applied Energistics mod, I believe, and you're going to need a little bit of quartz dust. Now, if you don't actually find quartz dust along with the quartz that you find, then you're going to have to go ahead and grind it up in a macerator, and that's kind of going to I don't know, it's going to defy the purpose of what you're trying to do. But as you see, I actually got 9 for the 13 quartz crystals that I found. So I don't think that every quartz that you find is going to have some quartz dust, but you do have a pretty dang good chance of it. I think that's about 7 out of 10-ish, so that's pretty good. 70% chance, sort of, so that is nice. And we actually only need 3 currently, so that is actually wonderful, because now we should be able to make one of these. And do we have any stone? Let's see. I think I used all of my stone. Let's go ahead and head on upstairs, and we should be able to cook all of this stuff up, and that should be great. I really love the way the things look in this. Let's use some of our rubber wood to cook that up. And I actually love the way the furnace looks. I haven't even used the furnace until now, and that looks great. As you saw, I did use some rubber wood to do that. I went into the forest, and I found a bunch of rubber wood, and these are multiplying somehow. There's 4 of them. I think I only had 3 in there to start with. I have no idea what's going on. Let's go ahead and grab our coal, and is that a sorting machine? I believe so. I had to go into, like, creative mode to figure out. I was, like, flying around, and I was trying to break blocks, not anywhere near the house. I flew way away, and I was trying to figure out why the heck the blocks, like, every time I would update something or break a block, the chunk update would occur, and it would make everything, like, it just looked crazy. But I finally got it fixed, switched out of creative, and then I was able to come back and start recording with you guys. That took me probably an hour to get done, and I was like, holy crap, what is going on? Let's make a few sticks. I really like rubber wood because you get a bunch of sticks out of them, and yeah, it's kind of cool being able to do that. So let's go ahead and grab 4 wooden gears. I know we don't need all that many, but now what we're going to do is place your quartz dust like so, and I believe the stone goes like that, and then 2 cobble in the bottom left and right, and this will grab you a quartz grindstone. Now, the quartz grindstone is a block that you're able to place down by yourself like so, and it has a GUI or GUI that looks just like this. Now, you're going, all right, what does it do? Well, you're able to actually place your items in here, and you're going to be able to macerate them. Now, you're going, all right, why is nothing happening? Well, there's actually a slot right here, and this slot is going to allow you to place something called I don't even know what it's called. I just know how to make it. So what we're going to do is, let's see, I think it's made like that, kind of. No. All right, we're going to have to figure out what it's called because I don't know. Is it called we actually have 64 pages, which is actually kind of cool, and I believe, was that the grindstone? Nope, it was not. I'm going to, let me go ahead and type that in real quick because I forgot what it was, and let's say grindstone applied. I really like that I'm able to do this now that I have a second screen So let's see, energistics, that should be fine. Energy should pull it up, and I still don't see it. I'm pretty sure that the recipe was something like that, but I honestly don't know, so we're going to continue and search through this until we're able to find applied energistics, and from there, we should be able to head on. So where is this thing? We might actually go into... No, I don't think we need to do that. I should just be able to find it really quick. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, so thankfully I was able to find this rather quickly. It's called the wooden crank. I couldn't find it on the internet because I was too lazy to do so, so I just went into NEI and I just kept going through the abilities for us to make using a stick, and I found that it's called a wooden crank. So now that you have your wooden crank, you're going to go over to your grindstone or grind table or whatever it's called and right click on it like so. Now you're going to see that it actually attached itself right there, and you can't actually jump on top anymore, otherwise you lag out, so don't do that. And now what you're going to be able to do is rotate this 6 times, and from there what you should be able to notice is that you're going to get a silver dust or whatever kind of dust that you actually placed in there. So as you see, it placed it in there, and then let's hold this down. You can't actually hold it down, which I did learn, and that's actually rather nice, and this is going to effectively double your ore. So let's go ahead and see. There you go. So now we have some silver dust, which is just sweet. And if you don't want to actually overdo it by doing all of your ores at once, what you can actually do is just sit here and hold it or after you've taken the ores out, and then it will finish up the one that it has there. Now, what I'm thinking that I'm going to do is, I wonder if there's a way that we could automate that, because that would be kind of cool if we could. But what I would really like to do is take our copper ore and do that to it. And I'm thinking we're just going to go through, and I'm going to do a bunch of the ores that we have, and then I will, you know what, let's just go ahead and do what we were able to, and then I will be able to do that much later. So let's see, we're going to want a diamond drill. So as you see, a diamond drill is made like this, and we actually, let's see, we're going to need an advanced circuit. Let's see if we can just make a drill first, and then we should be able to work from there. Yeah, you still need an advanced circuit, which means we need glowstone. So we're actually going to have to go to the nether before we're able to do that. So what I would like to do instead is go upstairs and go to sleep, and look how sick that looks. The stars look awesome, and the lighting still looks sweet. It's, I don't know, that's what it would really look like, kind of, by torchlight or whatever, so I think that's kind of cool. And I'm assuming that Elaram's lamps are going to look way different, which is also great. I think that'll be awesome. And let's see, is there anything up here? There is not. So now what we're going to do is see what we need for our sorting machine. Now, I said that we needed a battery, so let's go figure out what it's going to take to make one of those guys. And as you see, we need a blue alloy ingot and 4 BT batteries. So we need a little bit more copper in order to be able to do this. So what I'm thinking we are going to do is, let's see. I don't see any copper in here currently. So I know we do actually have this piece of copper here. And I'm thinking we're going to need 8 pieces of copper. So what I'm going to do is go mining, and then I will be right back. So I will see you guys in a sec. Alright, well that took forever. I found, let me check, I found 5 copper dust, or 5 copper ore, and I was able to turn that using the grindstone into tin. So now what we're going to do is go on up here and turn that over into 10 of them, and from here what we should be able to do is make our battery box. So that's going to be great. Let's go ahead and throw in some coal, and I'm actually going to go show you where I started a turtle. It started excavating, which is basically, if you don't know, it is a quarry on steroids, for the fact that it doesn't actually need any buildcraft energy. So that is great that I have a turtle now, because no longer do I need to or wait, let's see, did it? Oh, I think it might have it finished, so that is great. It actually completed its entire cycle in a short amount of time, which is actually pretty dang cool if you ask me. Let's see, is there anything else we can carry on us? I'm just going through and clicking everything. Yeah, so that one actually finished, which is rather cool, and we're actually going to... Let's send this one on about... You know what? We don't have enough chest room anyway, so that's fine. let's head on back upstairs, and now what we should be able to do is grab some of that tin out, and we should be able to build our battery box as soon as we build those batteries, which will be sweet because we really need all of our stuff sorted, and I actually don't want to do that stuff on a live stream because I really want to do it in these episodes. That way you guys don't miss out on it, because a lot of you miss out on the live streams, and the live streams tend to be like an hour long, and I doubt anyone's going to watch a video that long. So that is why I do them in these videos opposed to in the live streams. But I would like for you guys to watch live streams because they are a lot of fun. The more people I can get to watch them, the better, because then I can talk with you guys and we can do some cool stuff. I might even open it to you guys for a while I live stream or something like that. That would be kind of cool. I could port forward and do some cool stuff like that. So yeah, that's all something to think about. Let me know if you would like to do that or whatever. So yeah. Now what I'm going to do is make a few RE batteries. Now we are going to need a little bit of Nicolite, and we are going to have to run upstairs and grab all of our copper, but that's really all we are going to need. No real big deal. Let's click on our crafting table, and I believe this is enough Nicolite. Let's see. Yeah, this should be enough, just enough though, and yeah, so just enough. We have one left over, which is no big deal, and let's go ahead and split this in two and place that right there. So you are able to stack BT batteries now. I don't remember if you were able to before or not, but now you can, so that is great in case you weren't before. And let's see if we have a blue electric ingot. If not, it's just some Nicolite with a piece of silver, so that is really no big deal if we don't. Let's throw our ore in there, and let's throw all of our stone and sticks and all that good stuff into there. And I don't believe we actually have one, so let's go into this chest and grab one silver ingot. And keep in mind, I am still getting used to all of the new things, so I don't know all of them quite yet, so no big deal. We'll be able to figure them out soon enough. Let's place our Nicolite, and there we go. We have about 64. Let's place a piece of coal, and this should be enough for one piece, so that would be great. Let's go ahead and throw our silver dust that I did make just as a test of that grindstone, and just to see how long it takes. I think it takes 6 turns to do, so that is cool. But now we have ourselves a blue alloy ingot, and we're actually going to need a piece of wood, I believe. So we might have to run outside and punch a tree or two just to grab that, and no big deal because we did we did actually find a rather nice biome to do stuff in, because we have a jungle. Oh god, we have a jungle nearby, and we do have a bunch of stuff nearby. Now I still haven't fixed the strange sepia effect that appears on our stuff when we break it, but I should be able to fix that sometime soon, I am hoping. Let's go ahead and grab that and figure out a way to get out of here. Let's just do this. Now all we have to do is run back home, and I should have everything that we need. We have 8 pieces of wood. I believe we only need, let's see, how many do I need? I have magnets down on the floor that I was kicking. That's what that strange noise was. What I'm thinking is, let's grab that silver, and let's throw it in with that Nicolite, and that can be made into whatever it feels like, and a fire bat. I don't want to spawn a fire bat. No, don't even go anywhere near that. But what I do want to make is a battery box. So as you see, we do need some iron as well as blue alloy ingots and a wooden plank. So I believe I have a crap ton of iron somewhere, and here is where it would be. I believe that was 3, but no big deal if it wasn't. Let's see what we can do now. Let's head on into here, and the reason I'm going to do it like this is because we only have 1 piece of blue alloy or blue alloy ingot, and that way I'm able to do this rather quickly, and I don't have to do it the hard way. So let's just empty this out, and I will show you guys something a little bit cool that I found I can actually use to my advantage if I know what I'm doing. If I don't know what I'm doing, of course, I'm going to mess it up, and we are going to lose a lot of resources. But for the time being, I think we should be in the clear. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to click on the battery box, and then we are going to do that. And now, as you see, that recipe is actually in here. Now what we're going to do is add, let's see, where can I add this? Let's pull out some dirt, and let's throw in this wood. And then I believe the only thing left to add in is actually our BT battery. So as you see, all of that stuff just disappeared, and bada boom, we now have ourselves a battery box, and that recipe will actually go away It's not a real recipe. So now we have ourselves our battery box. Now you're going, all right, you got a battery box. That's kind of cool. What the heck are you going to fuel the battery box with? And I know it's a red power battery box, and we are going to be using solar panels. So let's go ahead and go boom. And as you see, the reason I was making the rest of the, the rest of those silver ingots into blue alloy ingots is obviously for solar panels. And let's see, is there what was I looking for? I needed my blue doped wafers, which I believe are nowhere to be found at the moment. Here they are. We're going to need 8 of these guys. We're going to need to surround a blue alloy ingot with 8 of these, and we will be able to make ourselves our first, it's going to be our first red power solar panel. So let's just wait about 5 or 10 seconds so that we can actually get another silver and nicolite ingot, which is called a blue alloy ingot. For those of you that don't know, let's go ahead and place this in the center and consume it with our blue doped wafers. Now we have ourselves our first solar panel. Now I may or may not have already made one of these. I don't exactly remember. And we actually have another piece of glass, which is great. I don't exactly know where I'm going to be placing this sorting stuff yet, so what I'm thinking we're going to do is just dig a hole in the wall for it, and let's go right about here. And what we should be able to do is dig here, and this is where the solar panel will go, and our sorting will go somewhere rather close. You know what, let's go over one more, just because I want to be safe. So let's place our solar panel right there, and let's place our bat box right there, or battery box, whatever you would like to call it. And somehow I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is, you know, we could actually make that a lot smaller, couldn't we? Did we just lose that battery box? Yeah, I know for a fact that those are not supposed to break when they get broken. I think it's because our pickaxe broke that just happened. So let's grab ourselves a few sticks, which I thought we had somewhere, and we're just going to make another one of those battery boxes in cheat mode, because that's not right. That's not supposed to happen. I've always been able to pick those up. I know that for a fact. Let's see, battery box. Let's just grab one of those, and then let's go back. I know for a fact that was not supposed to happen. It was just a error on the pickaxe, I'm assuming, just because it didn't like us or something. I don't even know, but let's grab 3 sapphires and make ourselves another pickaxe, because I like blue pickaxes. There we go. Seems that I make about, I don't know, 1 per episode, and that's because I do use them on the live streams, and I do waste a little bit in doing that, so no big deal. I'm thinking, sorry about that, I about choked. I'm thinking that I'm going to be able to place our battery box approximately, let's see, where can I do this? I'm thinking about here. But if I did it here, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over 1, and let's do it right here. And from here, what I should be able to do is just dig down, and then let's place ourselves our battery box, and then let's place our solar panel. I kind of like the fact that we're going to be able to see it now, because, I don't know, that seems kind of cool. But now what I should be able to do is place ourselves our... I think we're going to need a little bit of wool to do this, or what we could do is have ourselves like an entry chest right there, and from here, what we can do is grab our sorting machine. Let's see, our sorting machine is here, and what we should now be able to do is place it right, you know what, let's do it here, and then our device will be over here, and we're actually going to need a screwdriver, which I believe we might have everything to do it with. Let's see, I should just need to grab 1 stick, and then what I'll be able to do is make ourselves, oh, actually, I said a stick and not a, let's see, there we go. Now all I need is a piece of iron, which seems to be nowhere in sight. Let's grab out our canvas bag and grab one from there, no big deal. And I forgot exactly how to make a screwdriver, but I think it's just like this, and there we go. We have ourselves a screwdriver. Now keep in mind, this is only for red power items that you're able to rotate with, so let's shift click or just click, and there you go. It rotates over to this side here, and I'm actually going to go sleep so that we're able to get some of our energy flowing into that battery box. And as you see, I did give myself that battery box, so you know, I did that on screen, so you're not going to be able to blame me for that one. Arg. But let's head on down here, and as you see, this should begin to fill up, and immediately as soon as I said that, it actually began to fill up, which is cool, and it's actually evening out the energy with that as well, which is cool. And currently I don't exactly know which side is the input side because I can't really see all that well. Let's see, let's place that there, and that did not help out. I'm thinking it's the way the eyes are on it because that's how it used to be, I believe. So let's face those towards us, sort of. There we go. So now what we're going to be able to do is make a bunch of pneumatic tubes, and let's see, pneumatic tubes I believe are going to require bronze. So let's see, pneumatic, and we are at the 24-minute mark. Holy crap, this time flew by really quick. Let's see, brass ingot, which is, I don't think we have all that many of those, but it's going to require a lot of copper, so I'm thinking we're going to have to live stream again, and I don't know what we're going to do in that live stream. We might make a bunch of things. I don't know. That live stream should be up by, I should be live streaming before this video actually comes out, so you guys will be seeing this after I've live streamed, but no big deal. I shouldn't be giving away so much stuff. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you actually enjoyed the new things that I've added, like Sortex Fanverm and these shaders, please do let me know down in the comments down below, because it means the world to me to see your guys' support. And if you haven't yet, please do hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, please do like it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been PG Mining 10, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.